It's amazing. It's really been amazing, and you know, many of the Brazilian teams are not expected to go that far. So to be this close on the doorstep of playoffs is something remarkable in and of itself.
Wonderland will be the first casualty of this best of 3. And we're gonna have Bit holding back. They did see the cross, no doubt, but there's also this lingering presence in main. So the top hut player drops off. And as we get the 2 CTs going down the ramp, there's this challenge again. Emet putting himself up on box in the crosshair of NQZ. So the scramble comes back up as fast as it went down, but there's still plenty of time here.
Yeah, an interesting spot. Nissim holding, waiting for any action his way. They spread the map so quickly, it can be a situation where Navi make a mistake, walk into him. And for now, I think Big Uzera has his pieces in the right spots. More information gained here for paiN. And there is the walk forward. Let's see if it pays off. Oh, dangerous with the bomb, and Alexi actually lets him leave.
Jesus, that was a chance and a half for Nissim. JL's trying to stay mobile too. Quick switch of his position. With 2 faces pressed against him, Big Uzera stuck into the site. They don't see that one coming, but we're starting to talk about missed shots from everybody still alive here. Finally, somebody else goes down, and it's the favor of paiN. Bomb still yet to cross over. And that pressure from main, well, it could have been the key. Instead, NQZ puts down Alexi. JL has been stranded up in heaven, and he's going to have to fight his way out as bomb is going down to B. Big Uzera backside holds. They've got him pinned into this fight. Nothing JL can really do about it unless he just left, go down. Hell, hit the ramp to B.
I guess, yeah, that's the only thing that he could do. But they could beat him, you know, by going squeaky. Just wants to try to get kills. Thinks the round's over.
As far as Big Uzera is concerned, he is unstoppable. He has had some of the most spectacular clutch moments of this stage of the major. So consistent in the pocket. Oh, but with ramp held back like this, they tried to get going and they're just met by heavy utility. Great grenade protocols coming out from Navi. Indicative of their comfort here on Nuke. Nissim walking around. Man, utility really making this round tough for paiN Gaming, whether it's smokes, frags, or fire.
And I think when, you know, when he's intuiting that feeling in that way and not overanalyzing it, you can kind of understand how he can be so consistent.
Yeah, teammates also giving good support, right? Keeping Alexi pinned behind blue allows for Kawes to still hold on to what he has.
Look at the call out though. Oh yeah, the smoke and mini Alexi does his job here. It's a dangerous job. It's king crab fishing, but he's up for the challenge. He takes his peek, even though he knows that he was spotted a few seconds ago.
JL's activity on Nuke and Lobby has been so good this week, and sure enough, he's going to catch off Big Uzera, and Nissim's here to trade it. JL loses his teammate, but has a chance to run back with smoke down and a teammate who just dropped Ven. If they think that they can go squeaky, suddenly there's still CTs around.
And we got the half trophy push here for Wonderful, but a great gap found by JL.
No hesitation.
Yeah.
Never any hesitation.
They've clogged all the pipes right now. There's no way out of this squeaky burst to upper if they want to do anything else. So let's see if he can get the kill. No. Bit's always going to be on the head. You can see this round's about to be a little bit more simple here for paiN.
But exposed. Nice timing so far on cracking open these smoke grenades. You know, Navi putting themselves up there as a team that does it well. Bit challenged on ramp. 1 kill to his name. 3 players looking to push past his line. And Wonderful will be smoked out. So the B site becomes questionable at best here for Navi.
We got 2 rotators in control side already.
Not bad.
On a good timing once again.
Flash out from door. Emez going to challenge with that. And safe to say, very important kill to peel 1 of the 3 off the bomb site if the bomb is even to be planted by NQZ. And that's a big if with double doors open. Now, there is nobody over towards single. If they can figure that out, or if they just take the chance, slipping down beneath silo. But with this deep angle being held from Emet, you'd think he'd be able to react. Or does this distraction serve up the push from NQZ? Yeah, he swings.
Oh, the timing is
but
beautiful.
But a second CT, right? This could be big. Alexi B hanging back on stairs, but gets peeled off. And now from 2v4 to 2v2.
And they're thinking. The gears are turning. And they're not getting lazy. Next rotation is called out.
Steps still on fire, but the door's open. That plant, oh man, it's exposed. NQZ will not find a third. So now the retake's on with the op in hand of Wonderful, and they're gonna come in maybe from different directions. JL looks up, but first Wonderful peeks. And Lux, he's got himself a chance here. Early clutch attempt from Lux. Oh, pin from Dark. JL makes sure that Navi's winning ways keep going.
Here comes Mr. Reliable once again to deny a big moment. And what is a 2v4 that was entirely possible. We see the second to last kill is one bullet, no shot back.
If paiN are pushed off kilter, it'll be tough to get anything going. This round will be tough regardless. Single AK, right, for NQZ? Now he's currently escorting that bomb behind red, and it's a matter of timing before Wonderful maybe thinks he can go for the peak.
Yeah, well, we're looking outside for a flash over top of Secret. That will elicit him to be able to come up.
He's coming at it.
There it is. Oh!
Collateral. Lines up the shot, but okay, Cowes, Desert Eagle down to Secret with an op now. That's a second weapon in the hands. Oh!
Yo!
While at the same time, Nissim comes out from Squeaky. He meant good recovery to get that frag and also get away from the danger zone that could have been main.
That was quite a discovery. Now we have repetitive flaws, but good prep from Navi to find those gaps, and now it's sort of paiN's turn to show that they can answer back.
But pressure again, man. Navi are no strangers to applying just enough of a push. And then he tries to go one better. Biguzera catches Wonderful. JL, though, saving them again.
They did it this time. I think they actually faked a little outside control to elicit that push. They punished the push into lobby.
Two on the corner. JL's coming at this. But, Biguzera, okay, he didn't go all the way through.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big fat smoke. You know, you have
Loud
to walk
reload.
for a while, wouldn't be able to see anything. They got to be expecting a squeaky walkout, right? The way they're doubled up now. The question I have is, do they push after this? There's one other player on the map over on ramp.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Cowes just exposed to Squeaky.
That's a timing he...
Any of these rifle rounds, that plant in the 2v4 attempt, Biguzera now starting to just rush him down. Alexi B's gonna hold the line. And the op of NQZ, smoking off single door, having to press out. This is not ideal for the opper, and he's gonna miss his one chance. Alexi B slips down and tucks them in.
Or without him.
Nice timing here.
Wow, he's fast.
Oh, the lineup. Holy hell, Eman, you can see him trying not to kill Wonderful. That op moves into the site and dies for it. Cowes, NQZ, they're trying to charge down ramp again, right? This has been kind of the fallback protocol of a lot of these paiN rounds, and it's still another CT just ready to rock. Bit, nicely done. Double headshot on the A4, trying to make the most of the 30-bullet mag. Cowes into a clutch. With time on his side, with bomb on his back, but with opponents all around him. So as he creeps back in, JL ready inside of lobby. There's a chance he sees the shadow, but no sir, JL sharp as ever. And JL is just the king of lobby throughout this week of Navi's nuke. Nissim 5v4, here we go. A little bit more pace from paiN. They've been trying to slow burn a lot of these. Alexi B is gonna get shot in the back of the head. A 5v3 for the offense into the A play on the floor. JL and Wonderful hanging on. And sure enough, it's Cowes with the double kill. Molly to heaven, but Bit is back down ladder.
He's so fast. He literally was just in mini entering and Bit came to check on him. Now he's given up his position and is positive that Biguzera hasn't made it yet and has no way to fight back. Shout out to Cowes for this one. The kid from the Academy League, the player we know who was the best player on Furia Academy. What was interesting about their style of team was they were trying to create a mini Furia because obviously the players would eventually, in theory, feed into the main lineup. But he was the only one who had the essence of Furia, who could execute on it with all of the aggression and the sort of 2020, 2021 style. But the team didn't work at all. They didn't win their games. And yeah, messy spray from Bit. paiN don't take too long.
Backs turned to it. They're all inside of lobby and nobody's watching. Nobody's watching at all! So they sit stagnant inside of lobby. Bit puts up a triple kill. And just when paiN thought they had them where they wanted them with no util, with open routes into the A site, it's a well-timed Navi flank.
When you wait for the textbook timing,
flat.
Man, didn't want to take that fight at all.
So excellent counterplay. Ooh, and poor Lux on the side of the smoke gets pulled off by Bit. This is looking like a delicious 9-round streak out of the Navi CT side.
Yeah, this is great.
They just go back into this crawl. At least it's with numbers outside of main. Alexi shouldn't be able to get the all-in triple multi. Shadow advantage, he's ready for the first one. And Cowes, quick enough on the trade. 45 to the clock, a very solid A defense again and again between Wonderful's op and JL backside.
But they've lost their engine now. They have no way to split. They're just coming in from the perimeter.
And Bit comfortable as ever, pulling back from ramp, which has never really been an issue. He'll go swinging. And Navi demanding respect on this defense.
Yeah.
Navi on Nuke looks good.
That's huge.
Trying to get downwards. It's a lot of bodies here to try and take back double door. Oh, Wonderful gets caught. Here we go. Luck starting to get this one moving forward. Oh, but then the flank out from Alexi, perfectly timed. Biguzera back onto the fence. There are fights on all fronts. This is a scramble for paiN to try to get back pistol, to deny Navi their double digits. Labored fight, but Alexi gets it. And now poor Biguzera is just stuck, torn between two directions, and soon to be shredded. JL off control, and Navi total control.
That's a beautiful strat, a beautiful play, and it does capitalize on, once again, a team that looks a little stiff.
When push comes to shove, Navi come to play. Nissim with a chance at the opening. Nicely done with the MP9, right? Lesser weapons here for paiN. But by God, they're going to try their damnedest. Lux auto-shotty. He does a ton of damage, but JL's the king of the weird guns. Bit over the top of main. NQZ
Wonderful.
drops back sight with a scout. Nice headshot on Wonderful. Pressure out from MP9s on vents. Oh man, it's getting weird, it's getting awkward, and all three CT's positions now known to Navi, who are at the moment slowing it down, but also low on health. Nice! Finally, Nissim comes back up that vent.
I'm gonna finish this meal. I'm gonna finish this meal no matter what.
My God, I'm gonna do it. And he does.
Wait a second.
No.
Oh, he didn't see it.
What the hell? Okay. And QZ here with Nissim to enforce, but the smoke makes it a little weird. Ooh,
There's
Wonderful.
a deagle. No, another one.
Alexi into the M4, but he turns his back. Biguzera, he's hot on the trot, eh? Quick to pick up that slack. But now you've given Bit a Colt. You've given Navi still enough time. Emat cautious on the approach here. He's cleared all the other corners, but Lux gets an early warning sign with the shoulder. Deagle of JL now softened up. Bit's trying to run that M4 towards hell of all places. He is looking to slip into the back of A site.
Got it.
JL.
All right.
This is perfect because the CT just dropped down, so Bit's going to come up this ladder. There are 10 seconds on this clock, and Biguzera's concerned about lobby.
But now Bit has to make noise, right?
No,
Oh,
he's
coming in
still
slowly.
slow, quiet, and Biguzera still presence of mind.
All right.
Make sure to post the double kill to save the day for paiN, because that would have been embarrassing.
Yeah. If only we could all have movement as good as Monacy. Society if. Here comes the pistols.
Zeus is right here. Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Into the M4, but plays with the Glock on burst and will pay the cost. It is 4 up for paiN, trailing by 4 rounds. There's no place for nerves now. Ooh, 4 NQZ.
No, gotta keep that smoked for your homies.
Just jumping across. Easy pickup. Luckily, they've always got Biguzera to bank on. Another A defender dies out. Biguzera's more concerned about outer, and there will indeed be that single secret cross.
They're waiting. Ooh, they're waiting patiently for their chance right now. Look at our teammate here, back sight in Lux.
Gonna have to be big.
Oh my God, so close.
Yeah, they get up in front of his grill, and nothing is offered from the A defenders. The only piece of success here for paiN is Biguzera's opening fight outer. Each of those A defenders die untraded. One of them just jumping through the air on half health from fire. Hello, Emes stuffs Nissim up close, and that is Navi getting back in. There goes the squeaky smoke. JL given a fight, but the 5-7.
Oh, they make it ugly.
He's able to catch one out from heaven. Biguzera gets his and dies. So we get this claw back from Navi.
2 stolen back, and they kill the player back sight. So for the moment, the CTs will actually be nervous. They'll be sitting there, and they can go up into heaven, but it's actually so hard to re-clear back sight from this spot. Look at NQZ. He can't peer over the ledge. So they've got to sit and wait for other options. They're going to walk right into this. Oh my
Bit
God.
gets a fight in the distance. They will be caught off by the close main play. Nissim going to make sure to put another on the board for paiN.
Massive pressure on the ramp hold. They're going to be pushing into this. Nissim without one.
This is not what paiN need right now, but this will certainly help. Biguzera Gets the kill on Secret fast enough. Look at the CT scramble, but JL's gonna hear this.
He changes the round, you know, but with that kill inside of Secret, they have to change their approach slightly.
Needs to have a moment. Will land the easy one on Alexi, but where are Alexi's teammates? He's hunting for them. And QZ, that's 2. But Bit right there on the trade out from Hut. It's man advantage paiN with a nice clean flank from biguzera, and this stalling Navi war machine is offering it over. Bit has been phenomenal tonight into the 1v3 clutch, but currently not in possession of the bomb, so he's trying to piece it together with 15 seconds. This is not ideal. Now starting to scramble as he sprints over to the bomb. Nothing he can do. Vents is occupied, lobby is full, and Heaven's got one in it. This is paiN with another. Get real. Navi were flaunting that lead after their CT half, but biguzera got a whole pack of players. Huge spray from behind red, made easy by the fact that it is just Glock. Curious to see if we get a situation like we did with paiN, getting into the later portion of the half. Maybe Navi and Alexi will crank that tempo. biguzera's gonna open up again. Talk about tempo, Cowes!
Are you serious?
Definitely not a coward, as he just goes charging through Squeaky like it's nothing. Yeah, right into the lobby fight.
That's the Furia Academy Cowes. He's always down to try that. But you don't see him doing that. Very disciplined so far in this game. And another catch for NQZ playing in a Liege.
Some of them against the best teams in the world, notably G2 and Spirit this week. And you have never been hit by a Cowes rush like that. Wonderful's got 15 seconds looking to hang on to the AK, and he has been quiet throughout this first map of the series. He's gonna try to charge into the A-boy. This is getting real. It is biguzera on the 20 health. Nothing he can do about Decon, but he's got Nissim here to help him. And that's a one and done. Huge deagle shots coming out of JL. And so Navi, with one of their lesser buys, have cracked open the B site. They're gonna juggle those guns back into the post plant. And it is a challenge for the young guns of paiN to keep this momentum rolling. And QZ will catch Wonderful. Again, he will fall with nothing. JL blind. That is 3 kills deep. He is at the top of the board for Navi, and he's looking to do everything here in round 22 to secure OT at least.
Oh, and the odds are drained. The time is gone. JL wins with the 2 deagles, the op shot, and he secures the offer. Wonderful to take it to the next round. That's 12. OT secured off the eco, and it's a little bit of damage on biguzera. And no response. You saw that there were 2 players inside of ramp and 1 rotated down. Certainly could be the last round of the game, but we don't really have that evidence so far. Oh, wow. And QZ dies. It's a shoulder peek from Imma.
It's a 5v4 that comes with it. It's a chance to crank the tempo, but then he sees the barrel, and this one's starting to come apart at the seams. Navi back-to-back outer rounds to get openings in their hands. Nissim falls off boost, and this is looking like a flat-footed round 23. biguzera in heaven with only 1 teammate left. And they are slowly getting closer. He looks down, snaps up, and gets it, but it's having to be all biguzera all the time. A shot out from Garage. And when Navi are pushed to the limits, it is Alexi B who will call back-to-back outer rounds to get this first round map under wraps, because this was getting close. biguzera has been the biggest issue for any team that goes up against paiN. He has been the driving force of this awesome run, and he will catch Ime through smoke to give them a 5v4 retake. Nice flank already coming out from T-Spawn, but they've completely foregone control of Ticket and CT.
And he's so fast, he can walk the Palace flank.
Right.
Now they've got time to put this in, and paiN actually moving quite quickly before he even gets
Very
here.
close too on bench. Look at this, 3 players up on site. Wonderful's gonna make sure he locks in 2. Nice to have him in the server. Alexi B's ramp position will not be unraveled by that Palace flank, and Bit just spotted it from jungle. This deep control in jungle, on Ticket, and still on ramp means that the 3 remaining players are just nowhere to be found until, no way, Cowes gets the second. All for naught though, bomb's gonna pop, and Navi take a pistol.
Yeah, that's crispy from Cowes, as we've seen. Maybe a big moment coming in this game are the victors.
Nissim, the first victim of round 2, looking like a clean conversion as we see this damn MP5 again and again. It's a weird one, an oddity, but if anyone's gonna use it, it's Bit. He'll clear the stairs.
It's a bit of flirting versus harassment with you when it comes to the MP9, the MP5, and the MP7.
Yeah. Well, the MP7 is just better than the MP5 in every single way.
But you know what?
What?
That means it's priced accordingly. It's expensive.
Same, yeah, yeah. Because it's the best. Kawa's knife out. Sorry, boss. Nope.
I like how that looked like no bullets are coming in the gun, almost no damage. He was just stun locked. Getting into connector, as any good T-side team does. Getting in slowly, low resistance, low utility, and then forming the A split. That's just fundamental Mirage. It's also Navi's current style is leaning towards it. Again, previous iterations, 2021 Navi, it was all about cat, and that was the meta at the time. But now we have the anti-eco leaning this way, and naturally the CT's here to meet him. Anti-ecos are hard to win even with stacks, but when you got a sniper on a pistol, you always have a chance.
USP from downtown, plus a player stuck in sight. And that 5-7, the right range, can go crazy. They're gonna come clear it. He gets the instant headshot, so he'll bring down another one. Cost-effective round for paiN, no denying that. P2K almost gets a third, and that would have been majority dead.
I would say Imma's just been so sketchy as a lurker. Sometimes good, sometimes not. Oh. But there's other ways he can be used effectively. He's got amazing aim just like Bit, but he can play a little bit more quickly, you know? Something to take into consideration. Navi congregate here inside of B-holes into the op shot.
Kill. The pressure's on, though. They're going to chase him down. Bit. Oh! Just gets no-scoped. And then another shot through the edge of the wall. NQZ putting up some impact, doing a ton of damage to keep... Man, advantage in the hands of Navi is insane, just by a thread, so it should be easy cleanup here for Lux. Sidearms out, spam damage, not enough. That close, but you give Alexi an op, and he could still hit a shot that could keep this streak from Navi rolling. He is waiting for that inevitable bench peek. The frag grenade out from Nissim off Cat. JL with a chance here, up in apartments. But with a smoke on bomb, he's gonna have to open it. Oh, and the health advantage makes a difference. paiN Gaming, timing on the peak, and he just saw a shoulder.
They both see each other now.
And he's locked in, pinned in by the second player. Alexi slides up, but Lux does a good job of keeping eyes in from Catwalk. Eman not able to get him back, so a double kill out of Lux, and a quick response from Navi to try and take over this A site. There is no presence, nobody to hold him back. Still have let their guard down to this position from Nissim. The Molotovs went deeper, and they may need Nissim to come out now. Wonderful up close, gets found out, not expecting it. We've got Bit down in Con and JL looking to lock in from Tetris. Wallbang kill as he closes that gap and looks to keep them off the site. Lux onto the bomb. Frag grenade's going to expose him on the 10-second stick. He comes off, and JL frantic to try and stop that, but time is of the essence. Nissim is the one with the kit. Now he's on the defuse, and sure enough, paiN will get the retake going.
Oh, it's down to the wire. They have to stay coordinated in a very chaotic situation, especially with the first player defusing.
Ooh. Kawa's getting back into Con and dying. This is a great chance for Ema, working as the solo AK this round. He knows the damage he did to Big Uzera, but down he goes. Dropped by Lux.
Oh, you're there, yeah.
Alexi hanging on to it as Navi puts the bomb down. This was a solo AK round that Navi were looking to break through with, and they have put themselves in a fantastic spot. That AK exchanges hands. Bit will shine, and wonderful hits the Deeg. paiN Gaming cannot sustain losing rounds like this.
When they get into this area where you look at the minimap right now and all of their positions, they get an aim buff because they just know what to do with the space. They put themselves in the spot so many times. Very dangerous. They'll get Navi, get away with the window lurk, get up into jungle. And also, Imma as an opener inside of mid, this is definitely one of his better maps where you see him be really effective. They just have a real suffocating default inside of mid, and I don't blame teams for not being able to get back in. Here is the in-between timing. They're looking for it.
Big fight. Alexi B tucked in. Here's the approach. Good flash, but he manages to still get the best of Big Uzera. And all the while, Bits sizing up that B site. Now, bomb is here in middle. Alexi with the running gun to grab the bomb, steal the op, and what will be now an easy rotate into the B site. They go all in on that mid fight, and Alexi B just serves up enough of a distraction that the extremities of the map fall. Nissim has a chance. If he kills JL, he can chase Alexi, but it's good coverage. And with that, It now falls on Lux, who's so hesitant about top mid and that looming threat that he won't stop Alexi on the window cross. Bomb plant guaranteed, and a 6th round looking easy.
This for me really. I'm actually just going to go into the back door, okay? I'm actually just going to go push down into B and get into the site. Take something else for you. And if you fight me in the schoolyard, I know you're going to bring 3 guys, and then you're going to be lacking on the other side of the map. So this is the donk strat. Just get him to pop box instantly.
Oh god, so many players for NQZ. They're going to swarm him down, and with a Molotov, it's a tough fallback. But Nissim throws out util, and he has Cowes to help. Wonderful won't leave for free. And that's a re-engagement queued up.
So this is an Imma round in my opinion. There's a lot of information happening here on the ramp, but oh, Alexi finds the peak very carefully. Does he come out for that duel? And there's a flank in place.
Nice time flank too. Big Azera, he's been quiet about it, but
oh, wonderful
presence of mind to keep his head turned back around him. Lux in the bomb site. This could be a glorious moment for him. He catches the player, top Tetris first. Now they're gonna do their best to avoid him, and as he tries to get out of sight, there's that lurk from Ima you queued up. It's just Navi on high alert. Feels like reading all the possibilities. Ooh, huge damage for Ima to deal with now. 17 health. This could be and is the 5v4 to paiN. Bricks hold, looks good. Big Uzera 5-7. This is lesser weapons. And he's trying his damnedest. NQZ here to help out. And suddenly out of nowhere, we get paiN posting a 3rd. Is it just me, or are these faster, more frantic rounds where paiN can actually thrive?
For the range to be prepared.
Another opening, doubled down. Cowes starting to find himself. There's a little bit of a groove for paiN to slot into here in the very end of this CT side. And a stark contrast to what we had in their previous Mirage outing. No matter what they posted on this CT side, again, even if it was a 12-0, there were always going to be questions about the offense once they swap sides. And those questions remain, but now with a bleak start. 4 rounds at best, but one you can presume they will close. NQZ, nice angle in underpass. And Wonderful with JL will try to steal this back. And what a robbery.
Already, we'll see how aggressively Cowes plays it, but okay. Wonderful coming up on the side, but
he can challenge it if he wanted to. He's gonna open it up. Oh, and in opening it, the door swung wide. 10 seconds to the clock. The apartment's player is key. But, oh, Wonderful! With the wall bang and a chance to plant. A peek and a missed shot. Okay.
Oh man, if he hit the scope, he was actually right on him.
But you've got some sharpshooters inside of this A site setup for Navi. A little concerned for mid, but there's no pressure from that. Smoke grenade on Khan, and the first casualties, Cowes. Imez stuck in behind triple, looking for the Palace peeker. Knows he has to fight. Here's the recovery. Starting to come back. Damage on the stairs player and Wonderful. And more of it as they tag him up in the 3v3. But soon that smoke on Khan is going to fade. It was there to get them in. But now that they're standing in sight, the edge taken back by Navi. Lux can't do it on his own. And Navi are getting that much closer with a CT pistol too.
And Bit kept going. He got that information on the ramp. If on their day is their biggest worry, at least today is. Immo with another opening. The most important player down. Lux getting back down to low HP.
He had the lurk.
Yeah, I mean, Nissim did have a good spot, but the MP9 wins out. Oh, man. And they'll shrink back. Or I say that, actually. It'll squeeze NQZ out.
But this is what we want. If Navi are going to absolutely destroy paiN this evening, then it just means the level of competition is continuing to increase. When the favorites look faulty,
it's a perfect reposition here.
He gets down beneath the Palace. He's got the ramp players soon to join the 2 players coming out from Connector, and that reposition certainly catches the first one off, but Cowes has an answer. paiN gaming from a 3v5 to the 2v2.
I think they know that they can actually get in the window. Yeah, I think JL knows this.
He's moving over into jungle. with a vision on sight to hold cross. Oh, Macauez starting to piece it together.
He's growing with power.
And Alexi B creeping onto the back line, gets his head ripped off. There it is. Gaming feel like there's somewhat of an opening, but we've seen one-off round wins from them before. They cannot allow that to happen
they're
now.
going fast up cat. There's a cat play right here. JL ready for it.
With EMEP back in window 2, JL feels that confidence to roll forward. And just as quickly as they get there, EMEP's going to be isolated, could challenge around the side of bench. Bit comes out with the SMG. And then it's on EMEP, but nope, not this time. paiN will get through that site. Alexi and JL still in the fight, and Alexi up close with the pistol. He could be good for this, and that's a weapon offered over. That's a chance to unravel this post plant, but he doesn't take the gamble, doesn't force this issue, and so paiN will get away with consecutive round wins.
Yeah, and you're right. They had enough players there inside of A. The only worry was like they weren't doing anything special. They had very vanilla spots versus that full A exec coming in. The one kill comes down for paiN. Doesn't have as much impact because 4 players coming into a site is almost as strong as 5. Most of the time, you're never going to have all 5 of those players doing a lot at the same time. I think paiN, the best thing they did there was going fast because they set up a timing on an A exec that fails if there's a push down the ramp or some very cute sort of setup in the A ramp itself that's waiting for them to come in. But, oh man, this is very awkward because if Lux is going to throw some kind of fake by walking out, there's actually no time for him to get into B and make noise.
But so, they're concerned. At least they're watching it, right? At least they hold it because they do indeed catch Alexi B.
Hold on. They're getting pushed into this now. Wonderful.
He's underneath and he's holding, and we've got JL to serve up the distraction, so this is starting to work. There's damage on the board. But Alexi on the fallback will be caught out. A little uptick in possibility there for Navi.
Yeah, almost at no fault of paiN's where they sent one lurk out. And I'll say, better is temporary.
Oh God, don't fall into this. Pistols right here. And Biguzera, he's got them both. Nicely done. Third pistol player right here behind the bricks. Gets a little awkward with the swap out. The Desert Eagle, that's a double. And then the bench player gets shut down. Nicely done from Nissim, making sure nothing else goes south.
Yeah. Exactly, a massive target to grab here with JL's trying to sit in this corner with the Deagle. A little bit of frustration from him.
Smoking out the Molotov, indicating there's somebody here. If JL could have held top middle, that'd be one thing. But Biguzera's looking to skate by. As Wonderful has to go dive the arch smoke, JL will catch the mid flank. So Wonderful's freed up to come help, except smoke obscures his vision. And we've got Lux pressed in against Market. Wonderful, it's just the one. Fast retake, CT's fighting. And we've got paiN falling here just as they were on the brink. NQZ 2 to go, and JL is right there in the action. That is a pressure cooker.
I like that they used this again because it went unspotted.
NQZ gets a great spot where EME's kind of stuck, but a missed opportunity. Does he get away? Oh no! EME's gonna make sure that he does not get a chance to exit. That fight comes at a cost.
It's the first shot as well that puts the outline on him.
Now, bomb's still back by Apps, but Nissim just walks ahead of the fire. No trade potential, no util pressure, and no bomb that could have come through had he gotten opening. This is paiN starting to fall apart. Round 20 is going to hear this.
Looks at that at 25 seconds.
For sure. Now JL comes off catwalk. He's going to try to jump in on his own. EMET on high alert, and he will win what was a critical kill and mistake given over by that fumble of the window boost.
Oh, you can hear what one footstep does in this game.
All it takes, one mistake to cost you your chance.
Anything was possible right before that moment. Whether it was going to be a B pop, whether it was going to be just one misstep, and suddenly everybody is looking for your next move. They have Connector under control, and they watch for the Palace Lurk as well. Those are the only 2 things they had to be worried about.
Is no joke, and to do it as the highest rated player here on Navi is a reinvention of JL, but it's not locked in yet. Bit will stop the Palace peak, and the ramp decides to fall back. They don't want to go all in on this. They are hoping Navi make a mistake. But Wonderful is honed in on this angle. Oh, Lux! That's the shot they need. And JL's gonna walk into the patience of Biguzera. Bit kick this off. Here comes the jungle hold from EME. And with that, they can decide to go double onto Ticket. They've still left Bit going unchecked. He waits, and he waits, and he strikes as backs are turned. And a real issue now here for paiN. Because Navi are your 8th team at the very first CS2 Major Playoffs!